Okay, so starting with our first primer, it's the Airbrush Primer by Sally Hansen. This was one of the cheapest primers I've ever seen, and it's actually pretty good. So what I really like about it is it's kind of like an aerosol can, and all you have to do is you spray it right onto your foundation brush, and it looks like this. And it's kind of like squirty, and I just squirted the camera. Ha ha ha. And it's not sticky, which is really nice, because the whole point of a primer is to coat your skin so that the foundation has something to adhere to. So it's supposed to be sticky, but only to the foundation, not actually to you. And that's kind of nasty when, you know, you like go and you kiss someone or you hug someone and like, ew, that's kind of gross and stuff. So this is like not oily, and this is probably really good for sensitive skin, because I was looking at all the different contents, and it doesn't have as much alcohol as most of these primers do, so this is actually very good for people who have extremely sensitive skin. This is also, like I said, one of the cheapest ones. This was under $10, so if you are looking for a good primer and you don't want to spend more than $20, this would definitely be the best bet. So this is the Sally Hansen Airbrush Primer. The next one that I'm reviewing is the Revlon Age Defying Primer, and this is really good if you tend to have really dry skin. This one also wasn't as oily as I, had imagined. This is really good for keeping your concealer in place. I realized, especially like sometimes I tend to have bags under my eyes because I study and I go to school and I'm always stressed out, so my skin's always like really, really stressed. So I really like this product. This is a little bit more expensive. I think it was like $14. I got this one at Rite Aid, and I know CVS sells this too. This is better than the Airbrush one because I think it goes on a lot quicker because it's more of a gel, and it's a really thick gel, which is good. Gels are good. It's like this just clear kind of white color, and it's more like a cream, and so you can just kind of smooth it on your face really quickly. But this was really good for keeping like the concealer intact, but I use this all over my face, and it is what it says it does. It does really firm. It's not, like those expensive firming creams that are like, $20, $50, $100 or whatever, but this does what the primer says it should. The next primer is the Rimmel London Fix and Perfect. They have these in different shades and different colors, and I just got the first one. This is kind of more of the clear, and it does minimize pores. And what I really liked about this product is that it's not white, but it's got a little bit of a pink tint to it. And so what this does is it actually takes away some of the redness, even though it itself is red. It gives you that glowy, dewy look, like you're an angel and you're angelic, and everybody thinks you have such great skin because you're glowing and you don't really have any blush on. So this gives you that like natural, iridescent kind of glow, and so I really thought this was cool. This was around $14 as well. And again, this is really good for everyday usage and maybe a little bit more on the glamour side. I really like this product. It has kind of a interesting smell, but so do most of the other products. My favorite, though, I have to tell you, I'm very partial to this product, is the Smashbox Photo Finish. And this one comes in various different types. This one is the clear, just the regular photo finish. They have this in the green tint, which takes away your different like pimples, that redness, it like masks it up. They also have this like peach colored, very similar to that color that I showed you on my finger earlier, and that really helps smooth out the unevenness, and that's really good too if you have very unevenness. But this, hands down, is the most expensive primer that I've tried. This mini version, look how small that is. Like, yeah, it's like tiny. Look at that. That's like tiny. Like, okay, let me give you that perspective. It's like that big. Smaller than your eye. And this was $16. So that's a lot of money to blow on like an itty bitty little product. But honestly, it really is the best. It's not greasy, went on, and the coverage was like all day coverage. Like, I was just so surprised because, you know, when you wear makeup and you sweat and you walk around, it's a party, it's really hot, and you know that this stuff is gonna just start melting off. But this one didn't. So I was like, yay, this is the good stuff. It made me look really like, I don't know, just like it looked more glamorous compared to some of the other ones. So I was really excited because everybody keeps hyping this product, and I was like, yeah, it's probably not really that good. I bet you the cheaper primers are better. And I tried it, and it really makes the difference. The largest difference between, or the greatest difference between this primer and the other ones is that your skin appears extremely smooth. You can't tell where the foundation starts and ends. And in the other ones, even though, like I said, good for everyday coverage, I wouldn't recommend for a party. This is definitely stuff this is the good stuff. This is the stuff you wear on a party, on your wedding day, on the days where your makeup cannot run. There can be no flaws. There can be no mistakes. No one can see any imperfection. This is it. This is the product I definitely use. So, thank you for watching. That's my fabulous 4 primers, and see you later.
We gonna push it, baby.
Addictive. Yeah.
Come on.